Alright, we're here in round 2. Our opponent's playing Selesnya Azorius. Well, I think this is still keepable, because Centaur's Herald looks good here. Yeah, what can I say about this guy's deck? He's got Vitu-Ghazi Guildmage, he's got Lee of Sky Knight, Call the Conclave. He's got good spells in there. But if we can stall him out, I feel good about our late game. Militant. Alright, well, we've got a plan. Okay. Did not attack. Now that is curious. Not sure about that move. Do I want the 3/3? No, I want the Stealer here, actually. A lot of times this scares people into not attacking. We'll see if he does that as well. That would be nice. Plays a different land. Golgari Keyrune. So he should have played the Black Source, I think. But not that it's that big of a deal. Alright. Barrier doesn't look necessary yet, so instead we're just gonna hang out and make a Centaur. Still not playing that swamp. Alright, so we'll make our little Centaur. And I don't feel like attacking just yet either, to be honest. Ooh, that was a good draw. I think we just do Cellar here. Get it started off with a nice evasive creature. Trades with his Sky Knight. Kind of cool. Attack and play into a trick. I mean, let's just attack, I guess. Why not? We're gonna have to. We're gonna see the trick eventually. All right, no trick. Surprisingly. I mean, that's a good sign, though. No trick. We don't have to play around it. I mean, I guess it's still possible he had a trick, but maybe he just was playing around ours. I'd trade a Centaur for a Keyrune, honestly. I don't have a problem with that. Double up on those sentries. Yeah, why not? So we'll get in with a Centaur and a bird. Ooh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has Skyline Predator mana. Now, I don't remember seeing it, but he could very easily have it. Leaving 6 mana up, 5 cards in his hand. He's got Skyline Predator. I'm almost positive. So I think the better move is going to be pass and play a sentry. Alright, he didn't play it. I just have to wait until he taps some mana. I'm still content with my long-term game plan. I've got enough 6 drops and other stuff to do. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get that mana. Dispel. Unfortunately, it does hit instants, but it does not hit 3/4 flyers. Alright, so we'll play another Sentry. This is actually kind of nice. I'm still going to play around the Predator. What this does for me is, if I get a 6 land now, I can attack with my Sentries, and Skyline Predator doesn't matter. I'll just regen my guys. Alright, Croc. Now, since he doesn't have Skyline Predator mana up, I can very easily attack in. So that is the good news. Cannot play our 6 drops yet, unfortunately, but that's okay. So, I think, are we getting in with everything this turn? We're in a pretty good position to do so. Alright, we'll do these guys. I don't feel like Steeler's going to get past that line of defenses anyway, so it still trades with everything on his board. Let's see if he tries the Eyes in the Skies, whatever. We'll dispel that. It's worthy of a dispel. I want to keep my Centaur. Alright. No more rescue. Not quite sure why these got exiled. Shouldn't they be in our graveyard? Oh yeah, that's right. Militant. How could I forget? So he's going to take 7? Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, I guess we follow up with Hover Barrier here. Not necessary, but once again, we just have a lot of uses for our mana at the moment. Alright. So maybe he doesn't have the Skyline Predator? I was confused the whole time. Stab Wound. Alright. Well, we have Dramatic Rescue as well. He cannot activate his Key Rune. So I can actually get in with Cellar if he wants to chump the Centaur. There we go. Alright, so I think we just get in here. Okay, and we'll go for our Sphinx. See if he's got the counter. No counter spell, okay. Playing something huge. Horse's Accord. Alright. I'll live with that. Palisade Giant. Sorry for that horrible, horrible grinding noise. My neighbors are having their house worked on. Let's play around the Swift Justice. Well, either way, I guess it's not going to matter. I'm going to have to deal with it eventually. I guess let's just be more defensive. Make him deal with the Sphinx. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll still play the Palisade Giant. Even though there's not a reason to really show him this information, it doesn't actually matter because I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep Palisade Giant in against this deck. I may, but it's not that great against Azorius. He's got enough bounce effects where if I'm banking on Palisade Giant, it's not going to be enough. But we got game one, which is good news. So we're playing against Azorius. What do I like against Azorius? Like I said, he's got V2 Godly Guildmage. Can't really do much about that. I can bounce it. I feel pretty good against tokens because I can just bounce them. Maybe I want to bring in a cancel for that Courses Accord. Did he have a ton of other expensive spells? It's also wise to bring in the cancel in case he's got the Skyline Predator that we saw in the draft. We're just not sure if he has it or not. I played around it, but I'm not sure if he has it or not, you know? Maybe I just want to bring in cancel here. What do I not like so much against him? Even though he stab wounded my hover barrier, it's nice to have the hover barrier for the Lee of Sky Knight that I know he has. Maybe I just want to take out the Palisade Giant. I'm not like super impressed with it in this match. Where do I really... I'm trying to think where I really like Palisade Giant. I'm not actually sure. Probably Rakdos or something. I think I'd rather just do this. Maybe I want a Courier instead of a Doorkeeper. No, this blocks Centaurs, so that's actually important. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. I like the cancel. I actually like the cancel quite a bit. I could see that being important for Dramatic Rescue and stuff like that if I don't have the Dispel. Alright, maybe Swift Justice? Do I want that? No, I don't know. Let's try it like this. Alright, well, got a keeper. Can't complain about this hand. Azorius Charm. I'm digging it. It's a good way to deal with tokens. Azorius is so good for dealing with both Rakdos, Golgari, Selesnya. Maybe it's weak against Izzet? I'm not even sure. But I do feel like it's really good against all those three guilds. So it's like, it's funny. I really thought Azorius was like the weakest guild at the beginning. But now I kind of feel like it's the strongest one. It definitely has the tools for the most guilds. No turn 2 Guild Mage. I can definitely appreciate that. I'm gonna start the Sentry Beats soon. For some reason this card has been like good for me. There's really no reason that it should be, but I don't know. It's been like pretty decent for me, to tell you the truth. Considering it's just a 3/2. That doesn't really do anything else. Alright, so he definitely has the mana for Avenging Arrow. Question is, do I want to bounce Sentry? And I think the answer is no. Still have my Courses Accord plan. And I'd probably rather just have a bounce effect. I mean, do I want to? Because I can't even replay it. It's the instep. I'll let it die. Does not have his blue source yet. Alright, got his green source. Still doesn't have a spell to play. So I guess we're going to do Courses Accord here, without too much fear. Follow up next turn, we'll have Healer, Rescue, Charm, Void Wielder. All the spells in our hand look very useful at the moment. We'll have access to 7 mana. I feel pretty good about this game at this point. He was off his blue source long enough where I think it was, I think he mulled to 6 and he actually tanked on whether he wanted to keep it or not for quite a while, which is usually pretty indicative that it was a, pretty subpar hand. So I'm thinking he just was banking on seeing his blue source, did not, and is in a world of trouble. Yeah, I mean, between the amount of bounce we have, the amount of presence, board presence, I'm feeling pretty good. Actually, I have lethal next turn with Selesnya Charm, which I would slam on the Centaur Healer to get around Dramatic Rescue. I guess a Sky Knight would, getting the Detain would buy him a turn. Don't quite know what he's doing. Not even sure if he knows what he's doing. Stab Wound. Stab Wound on the healer. Do I care about that? I don't think that I do. Not quite sure that Stab Wound is doing too much for him here. Certainly not helping him with this race. So he has Dramatic Rescue available, and we don't have the counterspell, but that's okay. Taking 7, huh? Alright. Well, I think we're good. SAR Patrol. Now that I don't actually understand. That was curious. I don't get that play. I mean, if he was playing around something, why didn't he just... Yeah, well, alright. Well, we won the game, so that's... Good news is we win. There is no bad news, actually. I'm just really unsure why he decided to play it like that. That is so strange. And he's not attacking. He's like playing around my flash spells or something. He's very confusing. Alright, so Dramatic Rescue this guy. Selesnya Charm this guy. Alright. Well, we made it to the finals. That's good news.